So we're underway for the second half. Oh, super, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he has another go! And that's a tidy finish. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Still behind by 2, is there a decent chance? Gabriel. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Loftus-Cheek, Modric. Looking to play him in. Rafael Leao has the space to scheme. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chance here to counter. Now it's Saka. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Norgard, and he's intervened well there. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. Good ball, good take. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Timber clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Havertz. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. This looks promising. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Setford tries to clear. Saka. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Milan have it back and can go again. He's having a shot! And that's in! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And now the breakaway. He shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. And it's Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. To Havertz. Distributed tidily. Flings in across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 25. Numero 33.
Jimenez going after that. It's played through for him. Trossard. He is through. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in. Arsenal could have here their final chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Twiki! Oh, didn't catch it right. Selamat. Now, can they get him away?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, there's a fine ball. Look at the space here. And the shot! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He can run onto that. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Lick did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Menu.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
De Ligt clears it away. And he cuts out the supply. Looking tidy in possession here. Loftus-Cheek header! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter...
Menu! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek proves just a little bit too strong.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Almost half an hour in now. Heaven cuts it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Now he's running on. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, that was vital. Milan are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Great ball, shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. I think that's offside.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško, well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Nkunku. Loftus-Cheek. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second period is underway. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Nkunku. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Some resolute defending there, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nkunku, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! And it's come back out to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Loftus-Cheek, there's the shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Loftus-Cheek! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Corner number 2, then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. And that is well cleared. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, some tackle that. He's under a lot of pressure there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This is a promising build-up. Loftus-Cheek tries to dink it through. He'll try to keep this alive. Cleared away. Pulisic powering forward here. Against the crossbar. Diogo Dalot. Šeško. That pass isn't the best. He's having a hit! And that was very necessary. And he is dashing away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao is having a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
A header! Nicely aimed pass. Milan are almost home and dry now. Jimenez. And he's felt... Can he finish? Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his land.
And the finish! Oh, good finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Jimenez is onto it in a flash. Fofana. Pulisic. And he was quick to react. And he can clear it away. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shot, surely!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Numero 4.
Look at the space, chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Fernandes. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised... So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this... Gyökeres! Superb from Gyökeres!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Timber with the clearance. Knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Delivers the ball. Saliba. He's having a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Now it's Marino, looking for options for movement. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. And he shoots! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Gyökeres. Eze. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fredriksson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Xerxes. Now it's Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mikel Merino kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes short and sharp. Xerxes, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. Ahmad. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen,
it's Gabriel Jesus! And it's Rice. Played out wide. Great vision. Havertz picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. And a chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head.
Oh, he's tripped it right on the cusp of the penalty area. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So, having trailed to lead. Terrific save by Bayindir! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Dorgu gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. He's got away. Mainu! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Havertz.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. That has been slung wide. Salmon kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice sequence of passes, this. Diallo. Oh, he's having a go! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
To half-time. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back on the way then. Dorgu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries one from range! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Eze looking to add to his goal. And it's Mainu. Oh, good spread. Mainu. Nicely spread. Ahmad's cross. Cleared away. Might be danger here. Merino. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fredriksson. Mainu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Calafiori gets across to intercept that. Menu distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Plenty to aim at here. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Obi! But he's left disappointed.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Calafiori attempts a clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Havertz. Now who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Mikel Merino.
And here's Eze. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Impressive jump! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Coming on to replace him is number
Arsenal
19,
leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gabriel Jesus! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gyökeres. That's the keeper's ball. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Trossard. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's there to get it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Gyökeres. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 71, number 8, Ødegaard. Number 16, Norgard. Substitution.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's had it nicked away. Ødegaard. Norgard. He's on it, can he get away? Threads one in, and it's made its way to him.
That's just...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Mason Mount, is a player I see as a modern attacking midfielder, and a very good one at that. He'll often sit around the outside of the opposition central midfield, taking the ball in the half-turn and then look to dribble the ball forward. He's very good at doing that. He's very good at doing most things.
Matches Cunha! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. So it's going to be another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Šeško. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And they've got rid. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mount. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Nicely spread. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Menu. That's Mount. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Garcia can clear it away. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha going after that. Casemiro makes the interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Big chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things.
He's going for goal! It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Played out to the left flank. In it comes. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Araujo with the foul. Some resolute defending there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Matheus Cunha, Šeško. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
De Jong. And it's Olmo. And it's Gavi. This time, Garcia claims comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Matheus Cunha, now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Casemiro. This is a promising build-up. Mount. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... And the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So off we go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Takes a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bruno Fernandes really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
João Cancelo. Šeško does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. He's through here. Heaven calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Could move up a gear here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Matheus Cunha. Mount.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's found space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Evan. And this is Lewandowski. Now, and a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 38.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Number 30.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
To replace him is number 48.
A case now of complete control.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the right flank. Very nicely done. Rashford. And he welcomes it in. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Decent chance! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Xerxes, cute ball, now how can he reach it? And he is, that goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's quick to return it. And it's Ugarte. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lewandowski. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xerxes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's worked it through. Heaven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ugarte. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a super give and go. Oh, super ball. And he's in on goal. And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Number 77.
Kubasi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Xerxes. Obi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's that. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a...